I've made over $100,000 selling my passion product on Amazon, and in this video, I'm going to share with you all of my numbers and how I started my Amazon FBA business, including every cost that I had.
And keep in mind, that number is revenue and not profit. Later in this video, we will share her product costs, all the Amazon selling fees, and her final profit.
And at the end of this video, I will share the 3 biggest mistakes I made that you need to avoid if you're looking to start making money on Amazon, including one big mistake that I made that cost me over $200,000.
And you can make money on Amazon by using the Amazon FBA program. And the way this works is you buy your products in bulk overseas at a discount and then send them into the Amazon warehouse in the United States, which allows you to sell your products on Amazon.com at a marked up price. And when you get an order, Amazon picks, packs, and ships the product from the warehouse to your customer.
And since Amazon has over 300 million customers, making money selling on Amazon is easy. In fact, 43% of Amazon sellers have made at least $100,000, which makes sense because Amazon is a $1 trillion company. And last year alone, customers spent over $500 billion on their website, and that number is growing every year.
And my name is Travis, and I've started multiple 6- and 7-figure Amazon FBA businesses.
And I saw how much money Travis was making in passive income from his Amazon business, so I asked him how I can start making money online. And he gave me the idea to start this product, Vino Cards, which is wine flashcards to help you learn about wine. But I was nervous because I'm not a wine expert and I've never started a business before and I didn't know if I could do it.
And make sure to smash the like button because right now, Ariana is going to share step by step how she started her business and all her startup costs.
And if I can do it, you can too. And the first step to starting my business was I paid $39.99 to open an Amazon seller account. And if you're going to sell on Amazon, you need to go to sell.amazon.com and click sign up to get a seller account.
And there's a hack where you can get a free Amazon seller account. If you scroll down to the bottom and click sign up for an individual seller account, it's free. They hide this option because there's 2 types of seller accounts. There's the individual plan and the professional plan. The individual plan is free, but you do have to pay an additional 99 cents every time you sell an item. With the professional selling plan, it's $39.99 a month, but you can sell unlimited items. So if you know that you're going to be selling more than 40 items a month, it's worth it to upgrade to the professional plan.
But before you sign up for your Amazon account, you might want to get either a DBA or an LLC. And I spent $152 for my DBA. And a DBA stands for Doing Business As. It allows you to set up a business, get an Amazon seller account, and open your own business bank account.
And you can easily get a DBA by going to LegalZoom.com. You may want to instead, though, get an LLC, which stands for Limited Liability Company. And an LLC is more expensive, but it does provide you with more legal protection. However, you don't need to get an LLC or a DBA to be able to sell on Amazon. You can always sign up as an individual and you'll still be able to sell on Amazon's website.
You may also want to pay $79 for a product research tool to help you find an Amazon product to sell if you don't already have one in mind.
And I use a tool called Helium 10 to find Ariana's product. And I'll share with you later in this video how we found this product and how you can find your own product to sell on Amazon. And this tool is normally $97 a month, but I do have the hookup with Helium 10. There is a discount code in the description down below if you're looking to use this tool to find your own product to sell on Amazon.
The next step was going to Alibaba.com to find a manufacturer because we knew we wanted to manufacture overseas in order to save money.
And Alibaba.com has over 200,000 suppliers and over 100 million products for you to choose from. All you have to do is type in what you're looking for. For us, it was flashcards. Hit enter and you're going to see a list of a ton of different manufacturers. Then you're going to click to contact the manufacturer and tell them exactly what you want. You can also use thomasnet.com if you're looking to get a product manufactured in the United States.
And once I found a manufacturer I liked, I paid $50 to receive a sample box from the manufacturer. This was just a white box and it's actually free, but we had to pay for shipping from the manufacturer to the US and the cost of that was $50.
We then used these sample white cards to mock up what the finished product would look like.
Next, I paid $150 to hire a wine expert to review the flashcards, and I had spent hours researching online for the information on the cards, but I wanted to make sure that my information was accurate, so I went to Upwork.com to hire a professional to look over my work. After we mocked up what we wanted the flashcards to look like, we realized pretty quickly that it didn't look so great, so we wanted to hire a designer. And the designer was going to cost us $2,000. That included the cost of the logo, the box design, and the design of all 50 wine flashcards. But I didn't have that kind of money to start my Amazon product, so I decided to do a Kickstarter.
And a Kickstarter allows you to pre-sell your product before you spend any money on it. So we took the ideas that we had, we went to Kickstarter, and Ariana was able to raise over $5,000 in pre-sales before she spent almost any money on her business.
So we paid $2,000 for the designer and another $225 for the trademark for Vino cards.
And you don't have to pay for a trademark when selling on Amazon, but if you do, it does add a level of protection. It allows you to register for brand registry, which unlocks a bunch of features when selling on Amazon, including allowing you to add a video to your Amazon listing and allowing you to add enhanced brand content, which allows you to add images and make your description look a lot better.
And then the designer sent us the files, which we then sent to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer told us that for 1,000 units, it would cost us $5,000. And I was scared because that is a lot of money, and I knew if I'm going to be investing into this business that I needed to make sure that it was going to be successful. So I placed the order with the manufacturer, and I started to gear up for the launch on Amazon, because the most important part of selling on Amazon is having a big launch. You want to get as many sales as possible in the first week of launching on Amazon, because Amazon will see this and push your product up to the top of the search results.
And the way that Amazon works is people go to Amazon and they type in what they want to buy on Amazon's website. And the secret here is the products that show up at the top of the search results get most of the sales, followed by the second place product, the third place product, and so on. And this is actually exponential. So the higher up in the search results you can get, the more sales that you're going to get for your product.
And it was finally time to launch my product, and we decided to launch it right before Christmas because we knew that this was a great gift and it would lead to a lot more sales. But the problem was that there were only 6 weeks until Christmas, and even though manufacturing was done, it was going to take another 6 weeks to ship the product from the manufacturer to the Amazon warehouse.
And when shipping your product from overseas into the Amazon warehouse, you have two options. You can do sea shipping, which is usually going to be cheaper and take a little bit longer, or you could do air shipping, which is going to be a lot faster, but it's going to be more expensive. And with Ariana's product, it was going to cost around $2 per unit to ship the product if we chose to do sea shipping, but it would cost $5 per unit if we chose to do air shipping.
Since Christmas was so close, I decided to ship the first 250 units via air and the rest via sea. So I spent $700 on air shipping and $1,400 for sea shipping.
But before you send your product into the Amazon warehouse, you will have to spend $30 for a UPC code. And UPC stands for Universal Product Code, and every product in the world has this code. When you go to Walmart or any retail store and they scan the product, this is what they're scanning. And in order for you to sell a product on Amazon, you need to spend that $30 to get your own UPC code, even though you don't necessarily need to print the UPC code on the package.
You may also want to pay for either professional photos of your product or get a 3D render of your product. And I decided to do a 3D render, which cost me $100. So in total, it cost me around $5,000 to start this business.
And it actually cost a little bit more than that because of a $5,000 mistake that we made that you're going to want to avoid, and we're going to talk about that later in this video.
But at this point, the products arrived into the warehouse and it was finally time to launch on Amazon. And this was the big moment.
And through this entire time, Ariana was posting on social media, getting people to sign up for her email list. She even started a Facebook group where she would ask questions about her product, getting people's feedback and getting them hyped up so that when she went to launch on Amazon, she'd have a ton of customers from day one.
It all came down to this moment, and I was so nervous, but I clicked to launch my product on Amazon. And on day one, I made over $600, which is amazing, but keep in mind that when selling on Amazon, you have a lot of expenses. And the first expense you have to subtract out is the costs of the product, and on average, it cost me $6.77 per unit to do the manufacturing and to ship my product to the US. And in that first day, I sold 26 units, which comes out to $176 that I had to pay for product costs.
Ariana also had to pay over $97 in the Amazon selling fee. And when you sell on Amazon, you have to pay a flat 15% fee for whatever products you're selling on Amazon's platform, which sounds like a lot, but keep in mind that Amazon has spent over $200 billion on advertising to get those 300 million Prime customers to their website. So paying that 15% isn't so bad considering you get to use their website and you get to sell to their customers.
But I also spent over $100 in that first day to pay for the Amazon FBA pick and pack fee. And this is the fee you pay for Amazon to ship your products to your customers. And this fee pays for the Amazon box, the handling, the shipping, and everything needed to get your product from their warehouse to your customer.
Amazon also charges a little bit of money for some other random fees like receiving fees, storage fees, and a few other things. And in total, in Ariana's first day, she spent around $15 in these other random Amazon fees.
And in total, in my first day selling on Amazon ever, I made over $213 in profit. Then in my first month, I made over $5,000 in sales, and after subtracting all of the costs and fees associated with this, I made over $2,600 in profit. And after that, in my first year, I made over $24,000 in sales, which is around $6,000 in profit.
And in total, Ariana has done over $100,000 in revenue selling this one product on Amazon. But there was one other cost that we didn't mention because Ariana actually didn't pay for this in our first year. And this is an optional cost, and it's Amazon PPC. And PPC stands for pay per click. And this is a way for you to advertise your product on Amazon's website so it comes up at the top of the search results. And you have to pay Amazon a little bit of money every time someone clicks on your ad. And you don't have to pay for this, but it could help to boost your sales. And Ariana has spent over $6,000 on Amazon PPC.
And in total, I've made over $33,000 in profit from my Amazon FBA business.
And what makes this really impressive is she's been able to run her business while traveling, enjoying life, and only working a couple hours a month. And she was able to do this with Amazon even though she's never owned a business before.
But we did make some mistakes with this business, including one mistake that cost me over $200,000.
And we'll get into those mistakes in just a minute. But first, I want to show you how we found Ariana's product and how you can find your own product to sell on Amazon. And you can use a tool called Helium 10 to see exactly what people are searching for in Amazon. And if you see that a lot of people are searching for something in Amazon, but when you go to Amazon, that product does not exist, you can make a lot of money by creating that product.
And we saw that people were searching for wine education, wine party supplies, and even wine flashcards. And when we went to Amazon, no one was selling this product.
So find products that people are searching for and want to buy in Amazon. And if it doesn't exist, make that product. It's that simple. But now Ariana is going to share the 3 big mistakes that we made with this Amazon business. And the first mistake was thinking that we weren't going to make mistakes.
I remember I told Travis that when I was reviewing my cards, I wanted to make sure that there were no spelling errors, have it completely just mistake-free. And sure enough, even after friends have reviewed it, after I've spent so many hours looking over the cards before sending it out to the manufacturer, there were spelling mistakes. And sure enough, I got a 1-star review on Amazon because of the spelling mistake. And I was devastated because 1-star reviews can really kill a product on Amazon.
Another mistake that we made that cost us $5,000 was we actually ordered too much inventory. Earlier in this video, I said we spent $5,000 on our first production run. That actually wasn't true. We actually spent $10,000 to order 2,000 units. If we would have only ordered 1,000 units, it would have only cost us around $5,000, but we ordered too much inventory.
And we made this mistake because Travis's Amazon business was selling over 1,000 units a month, and he ended up running out of inventory at one point.
And when you're selling on Amazon, you don't want to run out of inventory because Amazon might blacklist you or just decrease your sales because they don't think you're a reliable company. So we ended up ordering 2,000 units of Ariana's product to be safe, but we could have just ordered 1,000 units of Ariana's product to keep startup costs low because it did take longer than expected to sell out of those 1,000 units.
It didn't matter though because eventually we ended up selling all 2,000 units.
But pay attention because this next mistake we made with Ariana's business is one of the most common mistakes I see new Amazon sellers making. And I've actually made this mistake myself. It actually cost me over $100,000. And that mistake is waiting.
Looking back, I wish I would have started the product a lot earlier. This means that I could have started making money a lot sooner. And if you're thinking about starting an Amazon FBA business, I know Travis has a mentorship program that will help you get your product launched even sooner.
My Amazon FBA program is closed right now, but I will be opening it up in just a few days. So if you do want to get on the wait list, there's a link down below in the description. You can click on that to be notified as soon as I open it up. And most people, when going to start an online business, get stuck in analysis paralysis. And this happened to me when I was first starting my first passion product business on Amazon, and it cost me over $100,000. And this is because I had the idea to start this business a year before I actually started working on it. And the business was making over $10,000 profit every single month. Meaning, if I would have started that business a year earlier, there'd be an extra $100,000 in my bank account.
So realize that every minute that you're waiting to start your online business, you are losing out on money. And that is why I recommend joining a program to help speed up your results. Or if you're not ready to commit to a mentorship program, Travis has a free Amazon FBA course that he will share at the end of this video.
And that leads us into the biggest mistake that Ariana and I made with this business. And this one mistake probably cost us over $200,000. And this mistake was my fault. And even though I'm extremely proud of Ariana for creating this product and making all the money that she's made, at times I felt like a failure because this business was not bigger.
And it was hard for me because I could see that Travis wanted this product to be huge and really sell well, but at the time, I wanted it to be more of that passive income, and I was happy with the steady flow of the business and didn't really have that feeling of wanting to scale it on a big level.
I know that Ariana could have made an extra $200,000 in profit over these last few years because I had a student that joined my Amazon FBA program, launched a product called cocktail cards, and in his first year, he did over $500,000 in sales. I saw this, so I tried to push Ariana harder, to work on her business more, to do more marketing. But eventually I realized that that's not what she wanted. What she really wanted was just that passive income that she was already getting from her business. And I'm really proud of her because she put in the work to start a business which most people never do. And now she has Amazon sending her money every single month. And if you're looking to make passive income from Amazon like Ariana has been able to do, I have a free Amazon FBA course that you can get just by clicking right here. And in this video, I show step-by-step how I made this product right here, which is doing $5,000 in sales every single month. So click on that video and I'll show you how you can create your own passive income Amazon business. Click there and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.